From banning innocent players to allegedly scamming million-dollar companies, Big Games has one of the most controversial reputations in Roblox history. But what started this, and what does it all mean? On September 2nd, 2011, Big Games founder Preston Parks created his Roblox account known as Build Into Games. In his early years on the platform, Preston made many big games in the Roblox community. Get it? Big games. Such as Giant Survival and Disaster Dome. But everything changed when on April 8, 2017, Preston released Pet Simulator. A simple game that would go on to achieve multiple Bloxy Awards.
Congratulations to the creators of Pet Simulator for creating Pet Simulator by Big Games Simulations.
And reach over 1 billion views. Upon joining Pet Simulator, you were able to choose your pet. Using these pets, you could break coin piles around the map. Once you've collected enough money, you can buy new areas and pets. Despite being simple, the game was extremely replayable, as players tried to become the richest and collect the rarest and coolest pets. At that time, Roblox simulators didn't have much variety, but Pet Simulator set a new standard in the genre, which boosted Preston's reputation. With the massive rise in players, many YouTubers such as Terabright, Think Noodles, and Russo Plays started making videos on his game.
Did you ever want to have a pet? Maybe a dog, maybe a cat, maybe a pink bunny? Well, now you don't have to. You can just play a game on Roblox called Pet Simulator.
The most popular simulator on Roblox right now, the Roblox Pet Simulator.
It's a new game on Roblox called Pet Simulator.
Their videos amassed hundreds of thousands of views, and because of this, the game started to receive regular updates. Unfortunately, one of these updates brought Robux purchases into the game, which gave pay-to-win players an advantage. And although it didn't seem like that big of a deal at first, this would lead to one of the biggest controversies in all of Roblox history. Less than a year after Pet Simulator came out, Big Games tweeted announcing they were discontinuing Pet Simulator to make room for Pet Simulator 2. This made a lot of fans upset.
Spent a ton of Robux for this game and you just got bored and left it to shits.
I really wish I got my Robux back. I literally spent 2K Robux on the game passes.
Despite all the hate, they still released Pet Simulator 2, which flopped about as hard as you'd expect, not even reaching 10% of the success the original Pet Simulator had. But Preston was determined to make another successful game. On July 29th, 2021, Pet Simulator X released to the public. This game was everything players wanted, with dozens of new pets, several new worlds and currencies, and brand new in-game mechanics. Pet Simulator X was a massive success, but it was also the catalyst for most of the Pet Simulator drama and the loss of Preston's reputation. The first major controversy were the percentages claiming how easy it was to hatch a pet. The chances to get a huge hacked cat were gate-kept behind question marks, just like every other huge pet in the game. This indicates that it's a very rare chance to hatch the pet. However, players got mad at Preston for hiding the percentages, especially because players were spending Robux for a chance to hatch it. After the source code was leaked, it showed that it was nearly impossible to hatch, being a 0.00001% chance. This might seem bad, but it is nothing compared to the next controversy. In January of 2022, Pet Simulator X added the very first instance of the exclusive egg. For 800 Robux, you had a 2% chance to hatch the huge forest wyvern. Unlike the previous controversy, these percentages weren't hidden, but they also weren't true. The egg showed that the most common pet was 50%, but it was actually 52%. This means that it was more likely to get the keyboard cat than any other pet in the egg. Following that, the next pet showed that there was a 13% chance to hatch, but it was actually 10%. And worst of all, the huge forest wyvern was twice as hard to get as the game showed, coming in at a whopping 1% chance. As expected, fans of the game were livid at Preston for lying to them and scamming them out of their Robux.
Preston reminds me of Mr. Krabs. All he cares about is money.
This is fraud.
Roblox won't do a damn thing about it. Preston doesn't care about the player base.
Hiding or faking the percentages is not only illegal in most US states, but it is also highly against Roblox terms of service.
No real money Robux or inexperience items of value may be exchanged in connection with any gambling activities. We also require that the odds of winning be fair and clearly disclosed to the user prior to playing.
But this situation was only the first big hit to Preston's reputation, as on November 9th, 2021, Big Games announced Pet Simulator X NFTs. These NFTs allowed players to get exclusive pets inside the game. But NFTs have always been hated by the gaming community, but people really called out Preston, saying,
Time to get the game deleted, I guess.
How to kill a top page game.
Screw off.
This is the one time Preston actually listened to the community, and after all the hate, he finally shut down the NFT program. But he still got hate for it.
Roblox updated their TOS to specifically not allow that type of thing, so did Preston just scam a bunch of people out of $156,000, and we just forgot?
But the controversy only gets worse because Preston once again abandoned Pet Simulator. Between the discontinuation of Pet Simulator X and the teaser of Pet Simulator 99, many large development teams started receiving DMCA takedown requests from Preston himself. Preston claimed that these games violated the Digital Millennium Copyright Act by stealing his pet models. One of these users on Twitter claimed that his game was deleted for pet similarities. The only similarities found were the cube-like shape the pet used. People online started calling out Preston, saying it was unethical to DMCA simply because the pet is square. Even after the hate, Preston doubled down, posting this image online. A few hours later, popular streamer Creekcraft tweeted,
Big Games sending DMCA requests to Roblox games with cube pets while also stealing textures from Roblox Bed Wars is very hypocritical.
After this tweet was made, the hashtag #BoycottBigGames began to trend on Twitter. In an attempt to justify his actions, Preston posted Roblox's rules for DMCA takedowns, saying, if you believe yourself, then file a counterclaim. Months went by with nothing from the Big Games team, until on December 1st, 2023, Big Games would release Pet Simulator 99, the fourth installment in the Pet Simulator series. This once again left players begging Preston for their Robux back. But one of the features in the game allowed you to transfer your exclusive pets from Pet Simulator X straight into Pet Simulator 99. This means players didn't have to completely restart, which led to one of the most successful launches in Roblox history. This game featured over 50 areas at launch, with brand new UI, pets, features, and minigames. Minigames allowed players to complete challenges for prizes, such as obbies, cart rides, and more. Over 1 million players tuned into the launch of Pet Simulator 99, and it seemed almost everyone had forgotten about the controversies Preston had made. Over 3 months had passed and everything was smooth sailing, until Bespoke Plush, the company responsible for producing Pet Simulator merch, claimed that Big Games had scammed nearly $500,000 from them. Despite all these claims, Bespoke never presented any definite proof, and it took nearly 2 months for anything to come out of it. In April of 2024, Bespoke posted claiming an arrest warrant was issued in the name of Preston Parks and Saad Zafar and other co-conspirators. But nothing ever came out of that. While Preston continues to deny these claims, he can't deny banning innocent players and rewarding cheaters in his own game. But if you want to learn about that, watch this video here because I've already covered it. Despite Big Games' history, they still have one of the largest games on Roblox, so this is not a fight they're going to lose anytime soon.